that you roll it on. Oh, yeah. Stop. Zachary, don't touch me with that.
Are you hungry?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's dripping on me.
Are you hungry?
I'm going to smack it and then it's going to go fly. Look, your dog's going to get it.
Are you hungry?
No. Shut that off.
Okay.
So we can brainstorm.
Okay.
No, shut it off. Really shut it off. No, seriously, shut it off.
Okay, I will.
Give it to me. I'll shut it off. I know it's still filming me because I can see the thing. Ew, what's that? Can you please throw this away? Ew. Oh my God. Oh my God, Zachary, seriously. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Stop. Jack.
Eat it.
All right, stop filming me, seriously. Stop filming.
You have an eyelash in your glasses.
Again?
In your glasses. How do you not see it? It's right here.
Oh, because I don't have my glasses on. I can't see it. Is that our new entrance?
Ready? Check.
Show everybody your cup before we cheers.
Before we cheers?
Yeah,
Oh, why?
read it.
Why? Is this because of me today? Is this what you're doing?
I mean,
All right. It says I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. Which is
pretty par for the course.
for today. Yeah, of course. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Episode 4.
Here we
Made
go.
for More podcast.
we
Welcome
go.
back, people. Mm.
You like it?
Yeah, I wish I had agave, but I
Can
can't
you not have it?
Can't have it. Artificial sweetener. Artificial sweetener. 75 fucking hard is hard. This is day
So,
3. And
how are you going to do that for 70 days? 70 more. You've got
70
72 more days.
72 more. And I guess what?
What?
I still have to go on my walk today.
Are you-
After this. I have to. I have to.
Wow.
And I have to
And you
read
need
10
to take
pages.
your dog. Well, you can walk around the backyard and make sure there's no dog poo before the lawn people
Fuck
come.
that. That's I'm not doing that. No, but I have to.
Well, you have to go for a walk. You might as well walk and check to make sure there's no dog poo.
There's only so many places I could go, though.
That was part of the deal, and you haven't done it once.
Listen, I'm doing so much other shit, but
I know, and I'm just sitting around.
no. Guys, look at the cards, though.
Yeah.
Look at the cards. Got them made at CVS. Made for More podcast. I feel like Steve Harvey.
His say Steve Harvey, right?
No, they say Family Feud.
Oh, Family Feud.
Well, no, he has the Steve Harvey show. And it has the
that's
face.
what we should play on this Family Feud.
That would be fun.
Let's do that.
Yo, comment down below what kind of games we should play, but Family Feud, that'd be fun.
We have a couple in mind.
Yeah, we do.
Play.
We do.
But I think the Family Feud one might be a fun one. That would be fun.
What? Doing like an actual thing of Family Feud?
Yeah.
We should get a team though.
Yeah, we need more people.
It should be your friends versus my friends.
Oh, I love
that would be fucking awesome.
I love that.
That'd be awesome. Who wants to be on my team? Limited spots. Limited spots.
That would be so fun. Can I pick your team?
Wait, let's do that when
Bethany and Dudley
they come. That'd be perfect. Because it's usually what, 4 people?
Yeah, I mean it would only be 3 of us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dang. Pull that thing a little closer to you. Make sure. Alrighty, folks. We are here. We are here. Episode 4, Made for More podcast. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, it has been a journey so far. It really has. And today, we want to talk about rebuilding. But first, we got a lot of questions that were submitted from the forgiveness episode. We've got some DMs too as well, just from other people. And we want to take time to, answer some of those questions. So would you like to start, Mother?
Sure.
With the questions, with our new fancy cards. Does it say whose name is on, like who said the question?
No.
Okay.
No.
But if you look.
I know where some of them are from.
Okay.
They're from Jen. Some of them are from Jen.
Ooh, yes. Second mother.
Okay, so this is from someone who sent questions in about the forgiveness episode. So we'll start there. All right. Ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
What emotional barriers do people face when trying to forgive?
What emotional barriers do people face when trying to forgive? Insecurity.
Everything.
Insecurity for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be
What? Explain that. Why?
why
What is it? How does insecurity play a role in that?
because if you can't forgive like that other person or well, ask the question again real quick.
What emotional barriers
Mm-hmm.
do people face when trying to forgive? Oh, darn, we didn't turn that light off and I forgot to give Jax his bone.
Hold on. PJ.
Looking good from the waist up. That's how I spend my days. Monday through Friday, looking good from the waist up. Well, sometimes not always from the waist up, but for here, definitely for the waist up. So he's going to give Jaxie boy a bone filled with frozen peanut butter so he stays occupied. Because
Look how excited he is. Look how excited he is.
oh, you're going to let him eat it in here?
Well, no, I just want to show
Last time he
Look at
was a little disturbing. Jaxie, look at him. He's like drooling everywhere. He's like, I can't wait to get my bone filled with peanut butter. Yeah. So anyway, last time he was very vocal. Zach did an amazing job editing it out. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but he was under the table and we kept stepping on him. And then he had his face in here and
Yeah, that was a
he loves his grandma. Jaxie loves his grandma. He's so happy to be here.
it's kind of fucked.
And I was wondering how you felt about that. I was waiting for you to say
Kind of
something.
fucked.
I've
Taking
been
care of him my
waiting.
whole entire life, and now he comes over here and he just gets a little bit more food than normal. And
No, he gets a ton more of attention.
he had,
He
Mom,
gets so much.
he had dogs galore at the
Yeah,
other
but
house.
he doesn't now. It's undivided love. I pet him all day. He jumps on me. We play. I rub his face and his belly and his armpits.
Whatever.
The only thing he's not allowed to do in this house is get on the furniture.
Which he still does.
He doesn't get on. Where? What
He gets
furniture?
on my bed.
Well, that's because you let him. If you let him get on your bed?
No.
Oh,
It's surprising enough that he can even jump up there.
I know.
Him being such a fat ass.
They say it's my fault. All right.
Whose fault else was it be?
He was fat before he got here.
It's such bullshit. He was not that fat. He was not that fat.
All right, so he's gained a few lbs.
A few. How many peanut butter things do you give him a day?
McKenna gives him
3 at
like
least.
3 a day.
Yeah, I know.
I give him 1 in the morning and maybe 1 in the evening. But McKenna, she gives him 1, and then she gives him food all day.
Yeah, well, so do you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I give him people food. Yeah, you're right.
Table scraps and
Yeah, today he had a turkey. He ate the turkey out of my turkey sandwich.
you know what Dad does for the dogs at the shelter?
What?
They cook a giant turkey.
Oh, that's
and then they
nice.
do a Thanksgiving meal
For the dogs?
And they bring it up to the shelter for all the dogs. But
Thanks. You know I don't cook. You can bring one here.
you know his cooking show's back.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When are you going to have us on? We want you on this.
50%.
We're calling you out, John Agurto. We want you on.
Good.
We want you on this.
We should have a cook-off.
We can't have. I mean, you and your dad could, but I mean, me and what am I going to cook? Ghetto shepherd's pie to his lasagna, or his spare ribs, or his turkey. No, we're not doing a cook-off.
Why'd you put it in tinfoil? Why didn't you just put it in a container? Why is it wrapped in tinfoil?
The one last piece?
Yeah.
Because the containers were all used and dirty.
That's fun. All right, back to the question. Sorry, Jen.
All right, yeah. Okay. What emotional barriers do people face when trying to forgive?
Well, listen, if I'm like if I want to, I don't know. That's a difficult question. It really is. For me,
Insecurity popped right into your brain, though.
Well, it
so I'm
did. I mean-
curious to know what that's all about.
it's because like if I can't forgive, like I don't know. I feel like there's certain things like if I'm with someone and I'm in a relationship and she cheats on me or whatever, like me not being able to forgive them, I wouldn't like. I
Do
don't
you
know.
think you'd be able to forgive that?
Fuck no. Are
Yeah.
you crazy?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No. No. Absolutely fucking not. There's just no way.
Well, because people say, oh, well, you should forgive and you could work through it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, and there's some people who can work through that. They can forgive enough to work through it. For me
Well, like,
personally, I'd be a raging lunatic. I wouldn't. Is someone pulling in our driveway? Hold, please. All right. So someone just pulled in the driveway. Hit the light.
That's why I don't like when you leave your windows open.
What are they going to see? Us sitting here doing a podcast? I don't care.
I mean, dang.
They're going to see that or me saging the house or.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Just make sure. Yeah, so insecurity popped into my head because, like, let me put it this way. We had a little incident a couple years back.
me and you.
No.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna say names.
Okay.
But like, there was an incident where well, let me just not say this because we'll know what I'm talking about and whatever, right? But let's say like someone who doesn't want to apologize even though they were in the wrong.
Okay.
To me, that's insecurity. You're insecure because
But you're insecure or they're insecure?
They're insecure.
Oh,
because,
so you're talking
like,
about their insecurity, not your own.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not talking about for me. It's
okay.
because like I think I can forgive people. I think I definitely have forgiven people. Now there's certain things like I said last episode. There's just certain things once the lines cross, like
Yeah.
there is just no going back.
I agree.
And I don't think they even deserve forgiveness in
Sure.
that situation, right? But in another situation to where like this person is so wrong, so out of the wrong, but
Yeah.
they don't believe that they're wrong,
Yeah.
right? Like I think that's insecurity because you're not willing to look at yourself and look at like what you've done and the harm that you've caused on other people. Does that
But that's the other person. You're not talking about you forgiving. Like, let's say I was the one that did you wrong. What
Mhm.
you're in this example, you're saying I would be the insecure person, not you.
if you couldn't yeah, I get and maybe I misunderstood the question. Like I'm
Okay, well,
not
let's move on.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Jen.
Sorry, Jed.
All right, let's try this one. What? You ready?
Oh my God, it's hot.
This new platform's not working out so good.
It's okay.
Okay, what's the difference between forgiving someone
Mm-hmm.
and minimizing what happened?
Shit, I didn't get enough sleep to think of these deep questions. That's a good one. What is
Yeah.
the difference between forgiving someone and minimizing what happened?
Yeah.
Not forgiving someone or forgiving someone?
No, so in other words, like, are you just going, oh, well, it's not that bad? Like, oh, they broke my Christmas tree. Sorry, I just thought of something. This is an example that happened to someone. So sorry. But, I mean, are we going to forgive this person for doing that? Or are we just being like, oh,
It
well,
didn't
it's
happen. No, it's
okay.
all right.
Yeah, it's all
Like
right.
minimizing,
Yeah,
like you said,
yeah.
minimizing.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, I think one is not realizing to the extent of like what happened. Like you're just not like
So take it in sections. So
Mhm.
what to you would be forgiveness? What would be an example of forgiveness versus minimizing? Let's use an example of I yelled at you the day before Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving
Yeah.
about toys.
Where the fuck is that toy?
Right? So, have you forgiven me for that?
Never.
Or are you just like brushing it under the table? Like,
Well, I
oh,
have to. I have to brush it under the table.
So you haven't forgiven me?
I will never forgive you for
Come
that.
on, seriously.
I'm being serious.
You have not forgiven. Seriously?
I won't forgive you. I did not deserve that tone. That was unbelievable.
Serious?
That was unbelievable.
Wow.
Why should I forgive you for that?
My God, really? Well, I mean, because it was a hectic morning, it was a hectic day, and I explained why I was so grouchy, and you were grouchy too.
I had to work that morning. You think I wanted to listen? I had to listen all week. All week. I had McKenna all week.
Oh.
No, but it's not.
She's your daughter.
No, I get that. I get that. Very grateful for that.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, we went to, when she's staying up 2, 3 a.m. every night.
And whose fault is that?
Well, she's
As you
super,
said to me.
listen, she's super, all right, whatever. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right.
All right, explain why. So you seriously haven't forgiven me for that?
No, I mean, I'm fucking around. That didn't even bother me.
Oh, okay.
It didn't bother me. None of that shit bothered me.
Okay,
I was
all right.
being
Well,
I was being
so let's pretend it bothered you, and what would it look like to forgive me? I mean, what did it look like? Because obviously you did. You were frustrated with me. You razzed me for a while. You rode me hard.
called everyone, said Thanksgiving's off.
Yeah,
Because it was.
you did. He did. He called everyone and told everyone Thanksgiving was off.
Well, you made it seem like it was. Don't even.
Did not make it seem like Thanksgiving was off. Why would I say Thanksgiving? I never said Thanksgiving is off. Oh my God.
He said, well, I guess it's canceled.
I did not say that. You said that.
You said, stay home. Stay home with the kid.
Huh? What
Never
are you
mind.
talking about? I did not. Wow, we have not done a good job.
Let me ask you. Carol, give me the fucking card.
We have not done you've got questions.
No, I want to ask you.
Sorry, we have not done a very good job.
What?
With doing this. This is terrible.
Yeah.
It's a terrible.
What's bad about it? Tell me.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to ask you the same question.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between forgiving someone and minimizing what happened?
Yeah. So I think forgiving is when it no longer triggers you. We talked about that in the last episode. And minimizing is, like I said, oh, it's not that big a deal. But the reason why it's not actual forgiveness and you're minimizing it is because it will resurface again later. Just because, all right, let's say let's just pretend Thanksgiving dinner was supposed to be at 5:00 and you didn't show up until 6. Right? If I said, oh, well, he was busy and he had McKenna and he was hectic and blah, blah, blah. That's me minimizing it. Next time you're late, I'm going to be pissed because I didn't forgive you. I didn't truly do the work to forgive you. And it's still sitting there.
Why wouldn't you just minimize it again? Like, he's still got the kid.
Perpetually, whatever the word is, late.
Continuously late.
Late. Yeah. I mean, I could do that, but it's going to resurface. It's eventually going to blow. That's the difference. If I truly forgive you, then I'm like, all right, I truly am forgiving you for being late, an hour late. And I'm not going to wait an hour to eat dinner.
Well, what would you say Thanksgiving was? Yeah, guys, happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
This episode is all over the place. And I actually kind of like it. I like it. I like the chaos. What'd you think?
This chaos is like Thanksgiving.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it was great. I loved it. We had a great time. I'm
wasn't
not
that
saying anything bad about Thanksgiving. We had a wonderful time.
Shout out Caitlin. She fucking whipped it up 6 hours, and then we only sat down for 30 minutes.
Cooking up a storm. Stood up all day.
That was so funny what you said.
In that cute outfit.
That was so funny what you said.
What did I say?
At the dinner table. You said, I could not do this. 6 hours in the kitchen and then 30 minutes at the...
We're all
hey,
done.
slow down.
I'm like, what is happening? Like, everyone's like, blah, 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 and then it's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Have you ever cooked a Thanksgiving?
No, fuck no.
You've never cooked a Thanksgiving dinner?
No.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Next year.
I don't know.
Guys,
What? You'd have to ask your dad what we did for Thanksgiving when we were married. I don't even remember. I mean, because the only next time I had a relationship, we had the chef and he cooked. Why would I cook? He cooked. But your dad, Gosh, what did we do? I don't know. I know I didn't cook. I'm sure he
What?
did. He must have.
Let's get in. What was the worst Thanksgiving you've ever had?
Worst Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had a bad. Honestly,
Really?
I don't think I've ever had a bad Thanksgiving.
Never
No.
none when you were a kid,
Oh,
like
you
the
know what? We used to
kids
go.
fighting and
We
shit.
used to go out of town, me and you.
That was the worst.
No, that's not the worst. I'm remembering what we used to do for Thanksgiving and why.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was when I was single. Yeah, we used to go out of town. Wow. I can't even think. I do not
I can't
know.
think either.
I do
My
not.
brain is all
I
over.
do not know what I did when you were a baby
Mm.
or before I was single.
Yeah. Neither
But I
can I.
don't remember ever having a bad. I truly don't remember ever having a bad. I mean, last Christmas was probably the first time I ever had a bad holiday.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a
Yeah,
bad holiday.
holidays don't like stress you out and like, oh my God, especially Christmas. Like walking through the store today. No, I just
It does get overwhelming.
fucking.
Yeah, it does get overwhelming. But I mean, Thanksgiving was a lot of fun. We had Ziggy running
Are
around,
you a
and
good gift giver?
you tell me. I mean, I give you gifts.
Well,
Are they good?
besides me, I'm biased. I feel like. Do you feel
No,
like in general,
are
are
they
you a
good
good gift
gifts?
giver?
Are they good gifts? You haven't answered the question yet.
Yeah, they're great
Are you lying to
for
me?
sure.
You're lying?
I love them.
Oh my
Name
God.
one gift that you think that would have been bad.
I don't know.
Nothing.
I really like to think about the gifts. I like to give a personal gift, but it's hard. It's stressful. It is stressful.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
All right,
But I
see.
do enjoy giving someone, a nice gift.
Mm.
But I never know if it's a good one or not. I really don't. But I've always been the type of person that's like friends and stuff. Like, let's not do gifts. It's too stressful. People have to worry about their
Yeah,
families.
yeah.
Like,
With friends, I would much rather do like White Elephant
yeah,
or
we
like
have
a
to do
silly
that this
game.
year.
You
We
want to
need-
do that this year?
Yeah, I still have some from last year that we didn't do. We'll have to do that.
Well, Miss Jen, I'm really apologizing right now because this is all over the place. But hey, let's go into her third question
Okay.
of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. What steps can someone take when forgiveness feels impossible?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of asking for help. That's a lot of
Strength,
putting please
your hands up.
give me the strength to also I think it's important to understand why you, why this is so triggering for you, right? Because that's the lesson. So in order to understand the lesson, you have to understand what it is within your own self that makes it so triggering. And then you can forgive it, I think. It's not easy.
It is not. It is not.
It's not.
All right. I got my questions over here. All right. So we got 3 of them still from Miss Jen as well.
She asked a lot.
She did. And we love it. Yeah, comment down below. Guys, reach out to us. All of our social medias at mfm.podcast. You can email us.
I've heard from quite a few of you that said you're going to dial in, or you're going to not dial in, but you're going to.
Would you guys prefer it be live?
I mean,
like what?
I know one person that said that she would do it.
The only thing is about it being live though, is we would have to like have someone manually switch between the cameras. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
We can just hire someone, like a little VA.
Well, your dad wants 50%, so.
Oh yeah, put him in. He can move in.
Oh my God.
This can be the content house.
Him and Ashley.
And the dogs.
No.
Yeah.
He can't come here with those dogs. No, absolutely not.
All righty. More questions from episode 3, forgiveness. How do you forgive someone who isn't sorry or who doesn't even acknowledge the harm?
I think that's a question for you.
How do you forgive someone who isn't sorry or doesn't even acknowledge the harm? Well, the honest truth.
Yeah.
You fucking don't.
Yeah. I mean,
You fucking don't.
I mean, I think it depends on the circumstances, but
what's the fucking point? Tell me what the point is. This
Right.
person
If they
can't
don't
even acknowledge
recognize-
that they did harm to you,
Sure.
and you've, especially for me and you, like
Yeah.
we are verbal.
Right.
And I think
And understanding.
Yeah, well, I need to work on that. That's
No, I
something
mean, I think we both.
I try to be. There's certain
You've
things.
gotten better.
Yeah, I have,
You get better as you've gotten older.
but what I'm saying is like,
Look, when I was 26, I didn't let things roll off.
well, we are so like blunt and just straightforward,
Sure.
right? It's like I will, if you hurt my feelings, I will tell you. You
Right
hurt
then
my
and there.
feelings.
Like,
Like,
why did you say
why
that?
did you do that?
Yeah.
Right? Like it straight up. And if they can't even acknowledge the harm, I just love that saying, and I've said it to you multiple times. I even said it the day that we were joking around on Thanksgiving.
That's why I didn't know if you were telling if you were really upset or not.
You would know though.
I mean, I
You
think
would
I would, but
genuinely know. You would
seriously, you were
genuinely
so
know.
grouchy that day. I didn't know. But go
It's
ahead. What
well,
were
it's
you?
just like the school shit. Did you spray paint the thing? It's like why would I not tell you? Like what are you gonna spank me? Like what the fuck? Like I have nothing to hide from you. What are you gonna do?
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is that
Say this.
the quote that
Say.
I love, and I wish I knew who said it, but the um a person who doesn't give a fuck anymore was once a person who gave a fuck too much.
Yeah.
And I just love
Yeah,
that
it's
because
true.
I just feel like that relates to me. I don't know about you,
Yeah.
but for me, it's like I love hard. I
Yeah.
care hard. I
Right.
care about my people. My people are my people, and I
Right.
will do everything I can to take care of them.
Right.
Sure, I may not be in a financial situation to be able to take care of them, but I will give the shirt off my fucking back if I have to,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of that came from having McKenna and learning appreciation that like
Yeah.
it's not about you,
Right.
really, genuinely. It's not about you. It's
Sure.
about others and paying it forward like we talk about. But having that is like when someone does you wrong or they cause harm. Now it's different if they cause harm and they realize it and they're willing to put in the effort and make that change.
Yeah.
And you can actually actively see that.
Sure.
That's attractive.
Right.
Maybe not attractive, but yeah, there's
Yeah.
parts of it that is attractive, but there's also parts of it is like, oh, okay, I
get it.
understand. I can give you a second chance. I
Sure.
can maybe even a third, right?
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna be fucking, and that's what I mean, that person is insecure because they're not willing to look
Right.
inwards
Sure.
and look at themselves in the mirror and say,
Yeah.
yeah, I did something wrong
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do better and fix that, make sure it never happens again. But
I get that.
what's your answer?
There are things that go on that people do to us, and it's crossed a line that I mean, I haven't experienced this in such a long time. It's really, this most recent situation. It's unfortunate because I feel like I'm being a little bit hypocritical because I talk about these things, being forgiving and letting go and all this stuff. But in this particular scenario, I don't know that I can. So I get it. I understand. I
Yeah.
mean, it's something that I'll have to work on for a while.
But again, it's like, what are you working on, right? Because like
Well,
the
because I
people
don't
that
want it to rear up again. I don't want it to rear its ugly head. Like,
I don't know
you never know if it will or won't.
how though, but whatever.
Well, we don't know. We
I
don't know what the
mean,
future holds.
that's just, I think there's just like, it goes back to kind of what we said last episode, right? The people that forgive the killer of their family. There's just no way. There's just no way.
Yeah.
There's how
I don't know.
you can't.
I know.
At least for me, you just fucking can't.
I know. I get it.
So like, I don't know what you're working on. Like the guy's a fucking piece of shit, or the girl, whoever did what they did, they're a fucking piece of shit. Like
What if there was a drunk driver?
Fuck that. That's even more. That's even worse. On accident?
Or what if they were just driving fast?
On an accident? Non-intentional?
Well, think about
Non-intentional? That's even fucking worse.
What
Oh
about-
my God.
baby.
That's even worse.
Okay, well, you need to think about that for your own self.
Maybe, but I
Because you
mean,
drive crazy.
no, I wonder where I got it from. Anyways, hey. How do you prevent old wounds from resurfacing after you've forgiven?
Yeah, well, that's part of the whole forgiving process, right? The old wounds. If you haven't forgiven or let go, then they're going to resurface and they're going to open up and you'll have a reaction.
Every time?
But if you have literally forgiven,
Every time.
well, until you learn the lesson and move forward and forgive it, yeah, it's going to continue to rear its head. That's why I keep saying, sometimes you have to figure out where the forgiveness fits in somewhere because otherwise It's going to eat at you. I know it's hard. Gosh, it's hard. I don't know. I mean, let's just pray to God that we don't ever have to experience any of the things that we just talked about. We've already experienced a tragedy enough that is hard enough to forgive or not able to forgive. Let's hope that that's the one and it's a one and done.
One and done. What's an old wound that resurfaced for you?
For me, an old
Mhm.
wound.
I know you're probably gonna say relationship
That's
like every
exactly what I was
fucking
going to
time.
say.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, guys. She's so predictable.
I mean, because there's not much more that, I mean, I don't think that anybody's ever really wronged me. But I can't even blame the relationships I was in because I played a part in all of it too. So it's not that's where the forgiveness comes in when you go, look, I mean, maybe should have behaved this way, or I could have done this a little bit better, or I could have been a little bit more, you know, there's all different things that you can say about yourself, but that's an old wound that resurfaces for me. Outside of that, I don't really have, I really haven't carried. I mean, I would have to dig really deep, and supposedly there's a deep wound within that I've been told about that I haven't healed, and that's why I've not been able to be
Ooh, someone told you that recently?
have a good picker.
Someone told you that recently?
Yeah.
In your last thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, I get it. Makes sense. So I have to figure that out.
So, do you think it's right for you to give relationship advice?
I think if I take myself out of it, yeah. Yeah, because I've learned from it. Like the stuff that we talked about the other day
Mhm.
and what I was saying, I mean, did that sound wrong?
Stuff we talked about the other day.
With, when it was just me, you, and,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, I don't wanna call her out because that's not fair.
Mhm.
But, we were talking about the different relationship conundrum, right, that
Mhm.
she's in, and
Mhm.
I gave advice from my heart based on my experience. So everything that I was saying was stuff
Yeah.
that I had learned, right? So the
Mhm.
things that I said to her, and did it sound good or
But is it learned though? Because like you're still
yeah.
trying to figure out the reason.
Well, yeah, those particular things are learned, but there's still something.
Hmm.
There's still something. I don't know what. Trying to figure that out. But I mean, those things, though, I mean, did it sound like I was giving bad advice?
No,
Right.
no.
So, I mean, if I feel like I'm not within the right to say something, I'll say that's, I don't really feel like I'm the right person for that. Like if someone came to me and was like, "Can you teach me the lesson from Psalms 532, if there isn't even one?" And I'd be like, "Absolutely not. I could not do that." Even if I read it up on GPT, I couldn't do it. BG, Chat GPT.
Man, you know what?
Uh,
I want to switch up. Jen, you got one more question? I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask it. I want to save it towards the end though.
okay.
All right. So wait.
But wait, we have your DM question.
Yes, yes. You have it.
It was supposed to be for you. So here, you were supposed to ask it to me.
Trade. Trade. All righty. Ooh, this one
It's a
is
good one.
from Miss Isom herself. All righty. Remember, mfm.podcast. DM us all your questions. Follow us, content, all that good stuff. What do you do when you ask for a sign or multiple signs and nothing happens?
Yeah.
Are they clear cut, or is not receiving one a sign on its own?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have reached out to me about stuff like this. And
I've even
what
asked you a question
one
like that
particular
before.
person comes to mind, but yeah. Um, so, okay. Now you have to remember, I'm not a professional, right? This is just my beliefs and my experience and what I feel to be true of crossing over, the spirit world, the whole bit, right? So I believe there are signs that we are given all the time. I think the problem is we block the signs because we want them or expect them to come in a specific way, right? Like, make this light blink 3 times if you're in the room. We're waiting for the light to blink 3 times. Or we might say, just give me any sign. But you really mean like, send a cardinal and let them sit on my window, right? Like, if you it's really it's a hard practice to learn, just like all the rest of this stuff, but it's really about just believing that the signs are there. Like something as silly as a penny on the ground, right? That could be,
You want to know? You want to know when I had this morning?
yeah.
So going through, thinking about the pod, what we're gonna do. Didn't want to wake up today, go to the gym, all that shit. Especially with this challenge, we're 3 fucking days in, and this has just been a
I can't believe you told me about it. I don't even know how you're doing it.
yeah. But anyways, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I just want the strength, something, da da da. I go in my drawer. I find these pair of shorts. I haven't worn them in quite some time. I put them on. Right. I feel something. I'm like, what the heck? I reach my hand in my pocket. I pull out a little baby Jesus. It says,
Get,
Jesus loves you.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
I took it out. I started dying. I literally started dying
That's so
laughing. And I
awesome.
set it right on my thing
I love it.
like that. But I mean,
I love it. And did the
but you,
shorts fit you?
yeah.
Because that would have been a sign. That could have been a sign too. Sign like either your fat ass continue doing what you're doing, or congratulations,
Congratulations, you've lost some
you've
weight.
lost weight.
But no, I think like here's my thing. Sometimes the signs come when you least expect
Oh,
it.
100%. Like you cannot control. This is what I used to say to one of my friends who's crossed over now, but she was going through a very difficult time in her life, and she was just hoping and praying for some sort of a release or some sort of a change or some sort of a sign or something, but she wanted to control it. Like she wanted it to come a certain way at a certain time and it to be a certain thing. And so continue what you're saying. It's not going to happen that way. It will not happen until you least expect it.
Why do you think that is though?
Because
Like we're looking, but like let me ask you this, right? Because if you think about a red car,
Mhm.
right? There's been like an experiment, right? Where the
Mhm.
guy was like, all right, look around the room right now. Tony Robbins, right?
Mhm.
He's like, look around the room right now. And he's like, all right, now close your eyes and tell me how many things did you see that were red,
Right. I
right?
saw this.
And
Yeah.
then he was like, well, good. And he's like, okay, now pay attention to all the red things. How many things did you see?
Yeah.
Right. And then you actually start to see them.
Right.
Right. So if I go out in public and I say, oh, like I'm thinking of red cars, I see a shit ton of red cars. But then I'm thinking about a sign and I don't see the fucking sign.
Yeah, because look, here's the thing. We can't control what's going to happen to us. Everything is energy, right? We can't control what's going to happen to us. We can't control who responds to us. What what we it's like trying to I mean, if God is your higher power, whatever, Buddha, whatever, whoever or whatever your higher power is, if you're trying to control that, it's not going to happen. You can't control the energy, right? Well, that's a lie. We do control the energy, but you can't.
You can't control external energy.
Well, no, it's like you can't control the energy that
Isn't yours?
they want to give to us, right? So here's an example. So I had a reading. This is what I learned about spirit. I had a reading with Patrick Matthews, a very famous medium. And I've never had a reading by him before. This was one time many years ago. And it was online, it was a Zoom call or whatever. And he said, who here has a sister that's crossed over? And so then you press something and it shows up in his screen that. So then he said, Christina, is that you? I said, yes. And he said, I have here a young woman holding a birthday cake. No, she died on my birthday.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought he actually had. Okay,
No, no,
I got
no.
you.
He
Was he
said,
feeling that, or he
yes,
was okay?
well, how some visualize it, some hear it, whatever.
Yeah.
And he said, are you able to identify with that? And I said, yes. And he said, how? And I said, she died on my birthday. Now, he doesn't know me from Adam. I mean, people think, oh, they research stuff and this and that. There's no way he could have researched me. It was before all that, internet. And I mean, I guess if he wanted to look me up and really dig deep into my world, he could find out that I had a sister that deceased on my birthday. But the bottom line is, I was always told you go into any type of question or need, or whenever you're asking, it's for whatever is for your highest and best good. So you might think you need to see a red car to believe it, but maybe spirit thinks that you need a birthday cake. And so you're going to get a birthday cake. Or maybe spirit thinks that you need a bird on the window,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, I mean, how many red cardinals have you seen since Kelly passed?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that is, we all know that was her thing,
Yeah.
right? So it's not.
You want to know? I haven't even told you this. I told one person.
What?
It was Sunday night, and Monday morning happened. 6
This past
a.m.
Monday?
Yeah, 6 a.m. I shoot up out of bed. Boom. I got woken up because I had a dream. And what's so crazy is I rarely dream. Like rarely. And I know we always dream, but
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
can't remember. But this one was like so vivid, so strong.
Oh,
It was
Kelly?
no. It was
Oh,
mm,
your roommate.
mhm.
Get
He
out.
was fully undressed.
Like,
Yeah, completely
weird.
weird.
That's weird.
But he looked really good.
Yeah.
Like he
Well,
looked really good.
I wonder why he was undressed.
I have no idea.
Interesting.
And
Did he talk to you?
yeah, he did.
What'd he say?
And I said, "Bro," I said, "What are you doing here?" We were in the house. I said, "What do you do?"
Here.
No, we were in,
Oh, the old
and I
house.
said, "What are you doing
Oh.
here?" I said, "Dude, you're dead." And he was like, "No, I'm not, bro."
Oh my God. Did that freak you out?
I'm literally getting chills thinking about it right now. But like literally, I can't believe I haven't even told you until now. But um, it was
That's
so vivid,
wild.
so vivid. Like he came out of the bathroom. He had a towel around his neck, and I was like, "What are you doing here?"
And so was that the whole dream?
Well, I don't remember what happened prior to, but it was like so vivid that I
Oh,
kind of.
what happened?
So put it this way,
Sorry, I
right?
keep asking questions.
I asked him that. He's like, "Dude, I'm not dead." And I'm like, "Dude, I watched you. I
Right.
watched you die in our back, like I did."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Nah, dude. I went to the hospital and they saved me. I got released 2, 3 days later." I said, "I'm good." That's when I shot up. Fucking. I can't even describe. I literally couldn't even describe it. Person I told this, um, she said that should tell you that he's okay
Yeah.
and that like he's
He's
in
feeling good.
heaven and
He's happy.
he's not
He's safe.
he's not in a bad place.
Right. Right.
And I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
Oh
Like that
my
was
gosh.
just chills, just insane. I don't know why he was not fully clothed or anything, but like he was skinny, he was in shape, he was
Yeah.
just looked happy, he looked
Yes.
healthy, he
Yeah.
looked good. And
Well, they say that they'll manifest themselves in a way that you can identify with them. And that must have been how he wanted you to see him all along. And that's not how he was, right?
dude, I looked at him and I was like, dude, what are you doing here? I'm like, you're dead. Like,
Yeah.
why are you here?
That is
He's
so
like,
wild.
no, I'm not, dude. Like, I'm not. It's like I went to the hospital and I got released two,
Oh
3 days
my God.
later.
How did you keep that for 3
I
days?
don't. Well, we had so much shit, like work and fucking. I went to school doing the challenge, and like I didn't even think about it. Like
Wow.
literally, I didn't even think about it. I just shot up that morning, and I was like,
That is so
"Holy fuck!"
crazy.
But it's crazy.
But they say that a lot of times spirit will come to you in dreams, right? That's how they can,
Really,
that's how they
I didn't
can
know that.
communicate. Yeah.
I
I
didn't know
have
that.
dreams all the time about people who've crossed over.
What are dreams? What even?
I mean, I don't know. That's a topic for we can have an episode on it. I
That'd be
don't
great.
know.
That's a good
I'd have to
question.
learn about it. I don't really know, but I do know that that is a way
They
for
communicate?
for spirit. It's an easy way for spirit to communicate to you.
That's insane.
So they come to you, and a lot of times it's usually to let you know that they're okay,
Yeah.
or you know,
That's crazy.
I know.
That's like yeah, when I thought about it, I was like, dude, is he just fucking floating around? Just having a good old
I
time?
know. I mean, I told you, and I've asked Bethany if I could talk about this, about Sean, and she said I could. So I'm not doing anything out of line here, but he came to me in a dream.
Recently?
It's been about a month or so. I don't know. I called her and told her about it, but
Really?
oh yeah, and he was just like very apologetic and about the way he lived his life and how ashamed he was, and he looked exactly like he did when we were kids, and he was just apologizing to me, and he was telling me that he was because I told him that he needed to be around Bethany and the boys, and that was his mission,
In the
right?
dream?
Yeah, I was communicating with him. I was telling him, you need to be spending time with Bethany and the boys. She talks to you every day. The boys need you.
Mhm.
And he confessed that it was a lot, he has a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. And I told him, I said, that's part of your journey. Before you reincarnate, whenever that is, you have to heal that, or it's going to happen for you again. You'll relive that. So he didn't learn the lesson here in the human form. So now he's crossed over and he's got the lesson to learn there. Like I've been told Kim is learning lessons.
How can you this is so crazy though. It's like, how can we communicate with people who have crossed over, but
It's
yet we don't
because our
cross
mind
over?
is because our mind is relaxed and it's open, and we're not trying to control anything. When you're sleeping, you're not trying to control anything. You're just open. You're open to receive. When I
So
g
being awake, we're really just like
Well, when you're
shutting.
awake, think about how much you try and control in a day.
Well,
You
yeah, I mean, think about it, right? Like I had that crazy dream and I went 3 days without even saying anything
Yeah.
because of how much shit is just
Right. I
happening.
mean,
Yeah, it's
you just
crazy to even think about.
you try and control so much, even with this podcast. Because remember, I said to you the other day, I was like, "What happened to you going? Let's just roll with it." And you were like, "Wow, we gotta blah 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 blah." And I thought, oh, "Okay, well,
You paint me out as this Grinch, man.
no," but I mean, like you were just you were just so grouchy about it, and I get it. We want this to be something of success, but if it doesn't, I mean, what people are saying they love about it is the authenticity of it, right?
Mhm.
So we don't want it to be so structured that
Well, that's
it's
why I think like even though we're not
we
in our
totally got off
even
topic.
though we're
What
not
was the question that you asked? Oh, it was about signs.
even though we're
Sorry. Sorry, Skylar.
but yeah, even though we're not
Maybe we're not very good at these calling in or asking questions. We
cards.
haven't even gotten to the topic yet. How long have we been doing?
We're not gonna be able to either. We got
Okay.
10 minutes left. We're
10
gonna
minutes?
yeah, 10 minutes left. We're
We're
at
only
50.
doing an hour?
I mean, I'm
Or
not
now
break
I feel pressure.
what?
Okay, so
Okay.
she asked a question. Did I answer it? I don't know that I answered the question.
Yeah, what
So,
do you
and
do
then
when
you
you
say, is not getting a sign a sign? No, I don't believe that, because there's a lot of people out there. Like Bob used to be like, he looked out the window and he was waiting for the lights to blink. Like he was just so, Mom used to sit on the porch and wait for the fireflies to come. And, I mean, sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't, but there was so much trying to control,
Mhm.
and he was disappointed every time. So it's about opening your mind and saying and letting the universe know that you are ready to receive. You are willing to accept, and you want to receive the signs, and you want to see the signs. And that's how you also learn how to do like guidance. Like I'm always asking for guidance. Do you see me sitting here with my eyes closed earlier? I was just asking for guidance on making sure that this
I thought you were taking a little siesta.
no, I knew that you thought that, but no. I was literally saying like, please, you know, s- speak through me if I need to speak through. I do that before I do any of my presentations at work too.
Mm.
Like I'll sit down and I'll put myself in a little bit of a meditative moment, and I'll be like, I have a presentation that I need to give. Please make sure that I present well and I speak educatedly and that I answer the questions appropriately, and I knock it out of the park every time.
But is that asking for a sign? or is that asking for like
That's
strength
no,
and
but what I was
guidance and
saying is like it's all related, right?
Mhm.
It's being open to receive it. If you're not open to receive it, it's not going to come.
Well, listen,
If you're like, okay, it's 10 o'clock and I want Kimmy to come through and I want the clock to say 10:10 at 10 and at 10:10, you know, 09, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? It's not.
is there a formula to it?
No, it's like everything else. It's everybody has their own method.
So part of one of the part of one of the things on the challenge is, did I even tell you fully about it? So it's
No.
2 workouts a day, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor,
Mhm.
right? 45 minutes,
Mhm.
a gallon of water
Mm.
every day, which is
Mhm.
great. That's 4.5 of these.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a
Are you
lot
peeing all the time?
all the time, and I feel a little bloated, which is kind of crazy, right?
It's
No,
terrible.
no alcohol,
Yeah.
no junk food, right? Strict diet, or like a diet of your choice that you can follow. Okay. And then read 10 pages of a nonfiction book and take a progress picture every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you doing what I do, a selfie in the mirror?
Yeah. But without my shirt. But yeah,
That's kind of a good idea.
it is cool. And they have
But 75 days, why do you have to do it for so many days?
well, look here, I'll show you this. They have a thing called, and guys, we're looking over here because we've upgraded. We've upgraded.
You've got a computer
But they
attached.
also have 75 soft.
So this is 75 hard
And
that
then they
you're
also
doing?
have a 75 soft too as well. It's more like a
Oh, and they have trackers and stuff.
yeah. So
Okay.
like right here. Eat
Which
well
no
and only
alcohol.
drink no alcohol. See, this is the one I'm doing right here.
1 gallon,
But
45-minute workout,
mhm.
2 45-minute 10 pages and not take a so what's the purpose of reading 10 pages?
Of a nonfiction book, like
I
a
get that.
self-help,
Okay, but what's the purpose of that?
self-improvement book.
Just trying
Well,
to
I mean, it all kind of
keep your mind
well,
headed down the right path?
I think it goes physical, mental, and then the business side of things. But like
Okay.
the physical, right? You got to take care of your body. Your body's your temple. Da da
Yeah, yeah.
da. You know, you're
Yeah.
putting shit into. If you put shit gas into a car, it's gonna
Right.
drive like shit,
Sure.
right? Same thing. If you're putting shit information in your brain,
Yeah.
like with the social media
Right.
and like bunch of bullshit, and then
Podcasts.
yeah, well, yeah, right. But yeah, but what I was getting at was because it kind of ties to what you were saying. Like, there's no formula, but it's almost like, and this will go for a circle. It'll make sense, but it almost is like when you care less, it it actually happens more. Like
Yes.
when you're saying, like when you're sleeping, you're not giving a fuck.
Right.
You're not thinking. You're not
Your
stressed out.
mind
You're
is
not worried
open.
about. You're just being. You're just
Yes.
literally being.
Right. Yeah.
And one of the books that I'm currently reading right now on an audiobook is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And that is what one of the chapters where he kind of dissects more or less along the lines of like some of the most successful people just literally do not give a fuck. And it's just because they're going to do what they want to do.
Right.
Right. And it's they're not worried about like what's to come or what's to happen. They're
Right.
just continuing down the same.
Following some rules and
For
having
sure.
some
For
guidelines,
sure.
morality.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, and
can't give a you can't not you can't be out there not giving a fuck and be reckless. That's not
for
okay.
sure. But I guess like when I hear the subtle art of not giving a fuck, and then I hear the signs and like what we're talking about and the clock and all that stuff, I think about it like you just can't give a fuck about like it happening at 10:10 and
Right.
sitting there biting your nails prior to.
Right.
You just
Right.
have to be
Yes.
and just let it happen.
Yes.
And then when you get the sign, what do you
Yes.
think?
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Well, yeah, but then you gotta express gratitude
Oh,
for the sign,
100%. Yeah. And then
right?
yes. Good call out. You're learning so much. Yeah, good call
That
out.
is,
You absolutely have to be grateful.
but that
100% for
is.
the smallest of signs, right? Like,
Well, I've learned too that like the universe, God, whatever you want to believe in, it's not going to even bless you with more than what you currently have if you're not even grateful for what you currently have. And that is very difficult though.
oh, I know. Look how
It's
far you've come because there was a time when you couldn't grasp that concept at all.
well, I still struggle with grasping the concept because there's like I'm very grateful, right? I have a
Yeah.
roof over my head. You and I have a beautiful relationship, unbelievable daughter, friends and family, and the relationships that I have with everyone, just beautiful.
Yeah.
an amazing support system. I got people
Sure.
who really love me.
Right.
I'm aware of all of that.
Yeah.
But then, you sit and sometimes you're just like, man, I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
But then you also, I've gotten a little bit better at it because I sit and I say, fuck, I'm not where I want to be. But 10 years ago, this is exactly where I wanted to be. And
Oh, really?
now I'm here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
And
wanted to
that's
be
made
10
it,
years ago, you wanted to do this?
well,
Something similar.
something.
Something similar to
Yeah,
this?
we'll at least have more confidence, be
Mm.
able to have the relationships that I have,
Yeah,
be able
yeah.
to,
Genuine,
yeah,
authentic.
have some money to be able to do
Right.
certain things. It's not a globbing amount, but
Right,
like at
right.
least be able to
Some
go to a
financial
nice dinner,
freedom.
dress nice.
Right. Yeah. Oh, God. What
Fuck.
that grunge look was for. Oof, that was tough. Your dad and I used to be like, did he take a shower in the last week? Like,
But no, seriously, like I just remember being like having even appreciation for going to get like a suit jacket.
yeah.
Like that is
Right.
years ago, I used to look and be like, "Man, I wish I could have one of those or look like that." And now I
Yeah.
put it on, and I'm like, "Damn,
I look pretty
I
good.
look pretty good,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah.
And like, but that it's so it's almost like when you hit that achievement, though, you don't even care about hitting that achievement. It's literally the journey
Yeah.
that you love more than hitting that goal. Like
But
you would,
when you get that goal, you have to be grateful
for
for it.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is what is gratitude like? How has gratitude improved your life?
Oh, 100%. Like, I mean, and this episode is supposed to be about rebuilding. And one of the things I was going to say about that was that, I mean, you were 8 or 9 years old and I was losing everything, right? Everything. And I was so grateful to be able to, I was so grateful that the woman, trusted me and was going to let me rent her house. And although we moved in and it fell apart, but I mean, I was still grateful, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then it brought us to the next house, right? Um, I just, it- Gratitude has been the building block for everything. But you know what? I'll be very honest with you. I've been a very grateful young woman my whole life. My mother and Bob would tell you that I have always been very grateful for everything and anything. And I don't know if it's because I came from a split home and I was just so grateful that Bob took me in as his own. I just thought that was so incredible. I couldn't believe that he loved me the way he did and took me in and parented me like I was his own.
Was that not something that was common
Well, a lot of
back
times
then?
when you have a step parent, they're not very nice to the stepchild. I mean, that's just what I
Witnessed
mean, I
and
don't know whether that's a falsity or not. That's
yeah.
just kind of what I always thought. And so I felt like it didn't matter what he did. I was so grateful. I mean,
Mhm.
he could have brought me one French fry and gave the rest to Kim, and I'd be like, oh, I got a French fry. You know what I mean? Like I was super, I mean, I
Did that
was,
stem from because of well, I mean, I guess we can't, but like
yeah.
that does?
I don't know. I no, I know where you're headed with that. I don't, but I think that's part of the deeper layer that I need to go into
Mm.
to heal. There's something prior to his entrance into my life
Mhm.
that needs to be healed, and I don't know what that is yet. I haven't figured that out. I don't have any memories up until he came along. And so that's pretty
Hmm.
telling too, right?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was kind of saying when we were talking about healing that inner child.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you even go back and heal what you don't know?
Well, right, but I think there's ways of uncovering it, or just learning about it, which I'm in the process of doing. I don't know what that looks like because I haven't fully done it myself, but I know that there's a way. So, but yeah, I mean, I just feel like, um, yeah, I mean, uh, I, gratitude is, gratitude is the ticket to everything.
I've heard people say that exact thing. They're like,
And
without anything else,
the
like if I
smallest
had
thing, you have to
nothing
be.
else, just be grateful.
Yeah, for grateful for, I mean,
Literally.
like, you don't remember this because 'cause I've asked you this question before. You would be, like, having a bad day at school, and I'd put you in your bed, and I'd say, "Tell me 3 things you're thankful for." And I said, you can tell me anything you want. It doesn't matter. It could be the electricity in your bedroom. It could be your race car bed. It could be your stuffy. I mean, they weren't called stuffies then, but whatever. It didn't matter. I didn't care what it was, but you had to give me 3 things that you were grateful for. You didn't really understand what I was doing at the time, but that's what I was trying to do. And then I would do that. Like when I go to bed at night before I fall asleep, I try very hard to remember to play my gratitude list. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my relationship with Zach. Thank you for my, my shepherd's pie that I made that everyone loves. Thank you for the 6 hours that Caitlin cooked. I mean, everything. There's so many things, so many things. Thankful for the beautiful relationship that we have with Caitlin and being able to have Ziggy here and McKenna and, just being able to be grateful for that beautiful dinner and the fact that my brother's here. We don't see him as much as we want, but still he's here. So just the smallest little thing.
Mm.
I'm grateful for this very second.
So I'm curious myself, but like, what would you say to someone who needs to kind of be more appreciative or more grateful, but is constantly striving for the next and the next and they're
Well,
grateful, but they're like,
I would
there's
tell them
more
what
out
I
there.
told you because you used to do the same thing. Be like, how can I be grateful? I have X number of dollars in my bank account. What is there to be grateful for? Well, you need to find something like the smallest little thing.
Yeah.
Like start with something
Thank God
small.
it's not negative 400, only
Right.
negative 300.
But do you remember I was like, well, let's start with the sun is out today and it's been raining for 3 days. Are you grateful that we have some sunshine? And you'd be like, yeah, all right. Well, there you go.
Well,
Start with that.
it's almost like
It sounds so dumb, but that's where it
I
starts. Like
wouldn't
the
say it sounds
smallest
dumb,
thing.
but it's more or less like it's like I really don't know. It sounds so bad what I really want to say, but
Just say it.
I want to say like, yeah, but like who fucking cares if the sun's shining or not? I don't care if it's shining. I don't care if it's raining. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, well
Like I
then
just don't
find
care.
something that you do give a fuck about.
Yeah.
What
Well,
is that? You have to have
no,
something.
for sure. I mean, there are.
Now is different. We can't talk about now because you're a different person. You're in a different place.
Mhm.
But prior to that, like you went through a really dark time and it was hard for you to find what you were grateful for. And I used to say to you, start with the smallest thing. And then you'd say to me, Mom, I don't want to hear it today. I just want,
Was this when I was when?
it wasn't too long ago,
Ah.
but you'd say, I don't want to hear it today. And I'd go, okay, I get it. You just want to be angry. I get it. You can be angry today. I respect that. Everybody has what they need, and you have to have the human emotion.
Mhm.
You have to have that human emotion, but you can't wallow in that human emotion. You have to rise above it and move on, right? Imagine if you wallowed in all that shit you've been through.
Part of me feels like that's why I can't be grateful. It's because I do sometimes.
Well, I think that you have worked on yourself and have become a more grateful individual,
Mhm.
but it's taken you a long time. And you also have to remember, you're only 26. I didn't even start this journey until I was in my 30s. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
funny.
so I didn't know what this shit was. I mean, we'd be out partying, drinking, whoop, 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 right? Like,
That your
where's
dance move?
the,
Mm, mm, mm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just out there hooping it up. And I didn't know any of this. All I cared about was like, remember I told you I robbed Peter to pay Paul, and then
Mhm.
thank God my rent got paid. And
Yeah.
oh my God, it's Thursday. Yee,
So
yee.
what made you start having gratitude though? Like where'd that fucking
I don't know. My mother used to say, you have always been a grateful young woman. I just always was. I don't know where it came from. I just, like I said, maybe it came from knowing Bob wasn't my father and he treated me so well. I always felt very fortunate. I felt very fortunate for my upbringing. I always felt very lucky.
Mhm.
I was raised by amazing people and he treated me as his own. And I was very lucky for that. I
Mhm.
felt very fortunate for that. And I was also very fortunate for the advice that they gave me, the things that they gave me, and I was able to develop good friendships. And, you know, I had a great relationship, for a lot of years that it didn't end well. But I mean, that's okay. I was young. He was young. I was young. Whatever. Learn from it.
Man.
But the point I'm trying to make is like, there was a lot to be grateful for. So much.
Would you say gratitude is one of the most important tools that you've used in your
100%.
life?
150 million%.
Why though? Why that tool out of like letting go or forgiving
Because
yourself
if you
or
aren't grateful for what you have currently, right now, you can't get anything else. If you said to me, let's back up. Think about McKenna when she wants something. I want blah, 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 blah. I want blah, 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 blah. And you go, well, did you even say thank you for XYZ? Like, you don't want to give her something else when she's not even grateful for what she has. It's the same concept. The universe is not going to give you something if you can't be grateful for what you currently have.
That's a good analogy.
Even if it's the smallest little thing,
That's a really good analogy.
the tiniest little thing.
Dang, that's a really good one. Never thought about it like
Kids
that.
teach you so much. You said to me, who's going to listen to me? And I was like, Zac, I learn from you all the time. You were like, what? Like, are you seeing how, our children teach us? We teach our children, but our children teach us things. She teaches you things all the time.
Yeah, I think I'll learn more as she gets older.
100% you
Obviously,
will.
right? Like that's not even that's
Because
a dumb thing to say.
the
But
scenarios will be different.
what I'm saying more or less is that like when they're like babies,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's hard to
You're just
really
trying to keep them alive.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
honestly. But no, as I heard this one thing, man, I wish I could if I could pull it up on my computer, I'd show you. But it's like your children are a direct reflection of you. Like literally a direct reflection of you.
I know.
And that's when like I'm standing in the mirror, I'm about to eat.
Oh, God, she's just like you. But then I do agree with that. I feel like that 100%. But then I try and think about how you were a reflection of me. And I don't know how you were.
In what way though?
I mean, I think now that you're older, I think you're a reflection of me. But kids are a reflection of their parents, you know? But I wasn't a liar and sneaky. And I mean, we were naughty. We were naughty kids, but not like you. We weren't naughty like you are.
I wasn't that bad. There's some very bad kids out there.
Yeah,
But
there's some really bad kids out there. You're right. But I'm just saying, like, so I don't know how you are. I'm passing that one off to you, Jono.
well, I can imagine he wasn't the fucking greatest kid either.
When he comes on, he can fend for himself on that
yeah,
one.
he fucking care for himself. Man, I wish I could find it. So we're looking at a list of so what I started doing when this is really good, guys. I think you guys should really do this. This really helped. I'm not gonna say it changed my life, but it was an aspect that really helped change my life. But I write down every quote that I love and resonate, and I keep it in a folder on my computer on my phone. Literally every single one. I have hundreds. Like mom can testify. I literally have hundreds of quotes,
Yeah.
and I would try and put the people's name next to it to give them credit and stuff. But
Can you
yeah,
search for it? Like, can you search that and like say gratitude or something?
it's not even.
Is it a gratitude quote?
No, it's not a gratitude. It was more or less about like the kids.
Oh, kids being a reflection.
Yeah, kids being a reflection of who you are. Yeah, your children, right here. Boom. Your children are a reflection of what happens behind closed doors. Kevin Gates.
100%.
Kevin Gates.
100%.
Shout out KG, my
Okay,
guy.
so I know you love
I
him.
love him.
So
bro.
here's what I'll say about that for you. Every time we'd pick you up from anywhere, they'd be like, Zac was so good. He was so well behaved. I'd be like, oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, not in my house.
Well, I think that was part of like me knowing how to manipulate certain situations. That just goes back
Zac
to
was
me.
so good. He was so helpful. He was such a sweet boy. You
Sound like AI. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I think part of why this right here is so important and the challenge that I'm doing 75 hard. Like, McKenna is literally, when you said it the other day, and I've known it, but I really felt it. Like, when I asked her, hey, do you want to go back home Sunday, or do you want Daddy to take you to school on Monday? And she was like, oh, I don't want to go back. I want to go home Monday. And I'm like, she wants to be here. Like,
Yeah.
she
I was
wants,
so happy that she said that
yeah,
too.
like she
I
wants
know
to
that
be here.
melted your heart.
Oh, it does. And like, I need to get better at spending more quality time with
Yes.
just her.
One-on-one.
Yeah, just
Yes.
really her. Like the movie we went to was
Yes.
fucking awesome.
She
Like,
needs you.
yeah,
She needs
and I
she
need her.
Yeah.
Like we need each other.
100%. Yeah.
Any last words you would like to say before we wrap up, mother?
No. Thanks, honey. Love you.
Love you more. Take care, guys. Till next week. Peace.